The right outfit can mean the difference between breezing through security and getting pulled aside for extra screening. This is part 2, and we're counting down 8 more airport outfit mistakes seniors are still making in 2026, ones hiding in places you'd never think to check. From hidden metal in everyday shoes to the one simple habit that slows down nearly every checkpoint line, let's start with number 8. 8th place on our list, supportive orthopedic shoes and work-style boots often hide heavy metal components right inside their soles and toe boxes. While safety boots rely on steel caps for protection, supportive orthopedic designs frequently use steel shanks, metal arch inserts, or rigid internal plates to provide stability. Even though airport security regulations no longer mandate automatic shoe removal for standard travelers, walk-through detectors are highly sensitive to these concealed metal parts. When an alarm triggers, it automatically prompts manual inspections, physical pat-downs, or requests to take the shoes off for X-ray scanning. Travelers can easily avoid these unexpected delays by running a simple household magnet over their shoes before packing. Selecting composite toe footwear, made from carbon fiber, polymer, or fiberglass, ensures continuous support without setting off security alarms. Number 7. Stacking multiple fastening systems can trigger a frustrating chain reaction at security. Wearing a belt, suspenders, and a metal-buttoned cardigan simultaneously introduces 3 separate hardware sources into one outfit. Individually, standard zippers or tiny buttons rarely set off the walk-through metal detector. However, combining metallic suspender clips with a heavy belt buckle and decorative cardigan snaps creates a cluster of metal that screeners must isolate. This complexity often leads to hands-on pat-downs or secondary wand checks just to identify which item caused the signal. Security agencies like Canada's Screening Authority suggest wearing easy-to-remove belts and avoiding bulky buckles. To keep things simple, choose just one reliable fastening method. Swapping a metal-buckled belt for a plastic alternative, opting for button-on suspenders, or wearing a plain pullover instead of a heavy snapped cardigan keeps your outfit secure while preventing avoidable delays at the checkpoint. Number 6. Compression garments featuring metallic threading. Many seniors rely on medical-grade compression stockings from brands like Juzo to manage circulation during long flights. Some of these garments integrate silver-infused or silver-treated yarn directly into the knit to provide antimicrobial benefits and control odor. Because these conductive silver fibers are woven loosely throughout the fabric rather than forming a solid metal block, they interact with screening machines in unpredictable ways. Your experience can vary depending on the scanner technology, the specific airport calibration, and the density of the thread. While you might pass through one checkpoint with ease, a highly sensitive scanner elsewhere might flag the metallic fibers. Travelers should always check product labels before flying. Most importantly, never remove or alter prescribed compression wear to avoid a potential alarm without first consulting a clinician or garment fitter. Having your prescription handy helps explain the garment even if it cannot guarantee a pass. Number 5. Underwire bras without a screening backup plan. The metal springs inside underwire bras can occasionally trigger walk-through metal detectors or register as an anomaly on advanced imaging scanners. However, there is no universal alarm rate. Thin, low-mass underwires often pass through modern security checkpoints completely unnoticed. Because results vary based on machine calibration, the real mistake is traveling without a backup plan. If a scanner flags the area, TSA and international agencies like Canada's Screening Authority may require a handheld wand check or a physical pat-down. Travelers can always request that these secondary checks take place in a private screening room with an officer of the same gender. Opting for wireless or sports bras is a great personal choice if it is comfortable and medically appropriate for you. Otherwise, simply remember that an extra check is a routine procedure, not an accusation of doing anything wrong. Number 4. Jewelry that is technically small but can create a massive handling problem when it cannot be easily removed. While rings and necklaces are generally allowed through security, fumbling with tiny clasps or struggling with a ring on a swollen finger under pressure creates avoidable delays. Travel, waiting, and temperature changes often cause fingers to tighten naturally. While TSA guidance suggests removing jewelry when appropriate, attempting to force a stuck band off a swollen joint at the bin is slow and painful. To keep the line moving, test every accessory at home before departing. Only wear pieces that can be removed quickly, and prepare a secure zippered pouch in your carry-on to hold them. If a ring simply will not slide off at the checkpoint, avoid forcing it. Simply ask an officer for assistance. They can perform a quick visual check or a targeted hand wand sweep to clear you safely. Number 3. Packing backup prescription glasses in checked luggage, even when they are protected by a sturdy hard case. While a hard shell offers excellent physical defense against being crushed, a backup pair inside a checked suitcase is completely unreachable during a long flight. Traveling with only the single pair on your face leaves you highly vulnerable if those glasses are dropped, scratched, or misplaced in the cabin. Shoving loose glasses directly into a carry-on bag presents its own risks, as items frequently shift and compress when overhead bins are reorganized by other passengers. Professional optician and eye care guidelines strongly advise keeping a spare prescription pair easily accessible within your underseat personal item. For the best strategy, distinguish maximum physical protection from immediate reachability. Keep your main pair on, store a spare in a reachable cabin pocket, and perhaps carry a compact soft case as a temporary shield when you need to slide them off for a quick in-flight nap. This simple preparation ensures your vision stays clear and protected from departure to arrival. In second place, summer slip-resistant sandals often hide metal buckles, decorative studs, or strap fittings behind a casual, lightweight look. While many travelers diligently check heavy winter boots or supportive orthopedic shoes before heading to the airport, warm weather sandals frequently escape scrutiny because they seem completely harmless. The relevant concern here is not the slip-resistant rubber sole itself, but rather the metal fasteners holding the straps together. Security agencies like Canada's Screening Authority specifically list metal footwear buckles as common features that can prompt closer physical shoe inspections or secondary checks. Depending on the local screening equipment and calibration, this fastening hardware can set off detectors and require you to step aside. Before departure, turn your sandals over and examine every single fastener to ensure there are no hidden steel or brass components. Choosing a secure, non-metal fastening method, such as heavy-duty hook and loop closures, ensures you maintain excellent footing, balance, and joint support while flowing smoothly through the security checkpoint without any unexpected delays. And finally, in first place, outfits without easily accessible secure pockets for your identification and boarding pass. Both the TSA and Canada's Screening Authority require travelers to present these documents at the checkpoint. Wearing clothing with no pockets or storing documents buried inside a crowded handbag often leads to frantic searching right when it is your turn to step up. While an adult child can help stage a passport or boarding pass beforehand, you should always know exactly where these essentials are. The most practical approach is choosing a jacket or shirt with a dedicated, secure front pocket that allows you to retrieve each document with one hand while standing comfortably. Before joining the queue, practice reaching for your identification to ensure it slides out smoothly and stays secure without falling. This simple planning step prevents checkpoint bottlenecks and keeps the screening process stress-free. If you found these tips helpful, please like the video and subscribe for weekly updates on senior travel rules. Across all 8 entries, one truth emerges. Checkpoint delays rarely stem from obvious choices, but from tiny overlooked details. Today's screening reacts strictly to what we wear, not our intentions. Minimizing metal and maximizing accessibility keeps you in control, ensuring your next journey begins with absolute peace of mind.